Hello, and welcome to The Earnest Truth. This is Ernie Kersey. Wanted to talk to you about something, the Constitution. The Constitution's been run over for years. The government has been violating their authority, and with good reason, because they are trying to remove the citizens from having rights. And they've done a good job of it. We've seen it historically. I don't want to go into specific events, but I wanted to talk to you today about the Second Amendment and the U.S. military. Now, originally, when the Constitution was cast, and it's still in the Constitution this way, um, the Second Amendment clearly states that in order to have a well regulated militia, which is something of the states, the right to bear arms will not be infringed. Now, I get it. There are people we shouldn't let have guns because of mental illness and stuff like that, but that still is a bit of an infringement. But we have to take some responsibility for how that is managed. But we can't let government say you can't have a gun. If you are criminal, but with criminalization the way it is, everyone's a criminal. If you drive too fast on the highway, you're a criminal. We can't allow that to interfere with gun rights. Gun rights are the only protection for liberty. If you have no guns, you have no liberty. Anyway, to extend on that, the well regulated militia means that the people will stand up and defend the country, like they did during the American Revolution, like they did during the Civil War, and like they did up until every war until the Second World War. I'll get into that in a bit. In the Constitution, it clearly states that there can only be a standing army for 2 years unless the country is at war. From all the documents that I can find and that I've looked for, the only thing I can find is the last declared war was World War II. We have not declared, the US has not declared a war since World War II. And what's interesting is we've drafted people, whether it was for Korea, Vietnam, it wasn't in any of the more modern conflicts because they're not wars unless they're declared. So just so you know, there's no such thing as a war that isn't declared. War has to be declared in order for it to be an official war. Even though we fund them and we keep a military going and doing things, that's fundamentally illegal. It's unconstitutional, but we don't really support the Constitution anymore. That's just some old or ancient document, but its time is coming back. But anyway, back to the military. The reason we stopped using military or militias in the military was after World War One, when the U.S. went into the Great Depression, soldiers were demanding their pension because they were starving. Most people were starving. Only 25% of the population had, a real job. And to that end, they stormed the White House, sort of like an insurrection, but it wasn't clearly quite an insurrection. MacArthur, the famous World War II general, turned water cannons on them, and some people that were there that are veterans claim that they also fired rubber bullets at them. I don't know if that's true or not. I can only go by the hearsay for that. So that part may not be true. It may be true. Who knows? But anyway, this is why we need to move to strike our Congress from doing anything that violates our rights. And sending people to war and having a military for more than 2 years when we're not at war is unconstitutional. And what we need to do is we need to make them stand down or they need to declare war. I'm not looking forward to them declaring war, but if they really feel it's essential to declare a war, then they can declare a war. But that's fundamentally the truth, and we don't want to live by the truth anymore. And that's why I'm here to remind us all of what the truth is. And it's there in black and white, and Congress just does whatever they want, gives themselves raises, spends money that they don't have, spends your money that you don't have, and they don't care. Anyway, this is Ernest Kersey with the Earnest Truth, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope you share this with friends. Remember to please provide comments. I'm looking forward to anyone that wants to share any comments related to this and subscribe to this channel so I can provide you more content like this if you enjoy it. Have a great day. God bless, and hold the Constitution, hold the government accountable to the Constitution. Have a great day. Bye.